What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Twisted Life of TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Three Little Birds. Yes, we are finally getting back to it. I'm in the middle of detangling my hair, child, and I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and finish this video out so we can finish this series so I can get BritBox off of my subscription plan. I like British TV, but I want to watch the free stuff. So I decided to do Three Little Birds first before I finish out Blood and Water, so that way again I can stop paying for the subscription on BritBox TV. When we last left off, there was some mess going on, child. But for those of you who have not seen Three Little Birds, again, it's on the BritBox app. It is a British TV show. It is about three Jamaican women who make their way over to London in about 1964. I believe there was a war that had just happened and London needed to rebuild, so they're allowing Jamaican citizens or citizens from the Caribbean to move into London and, you know, help rebuild the community. They are not wanted, and they are not wanted because they black. Now, I know from what I've seen over the internet over these past few years, a lot of Jamaicans don't like to be called black. They just like to be called Jamaican. But on this particular TV show, these Jamaicans realize that they are black people in the sense that it is known as a race based off of skin tone, skin color, what have you, not necessarily American. And a lot of people outside of America, when they hear the word black, they just automatically associate that to black Americans or to African Americans or to... Yeah, I was finna say another word, but that ain't really a word. So yeah, they automatically associate that to the Americans, to the black people in America, and they want to disassociate themselves with being black. But I'm also learning too that in a lot of other cultures, they are calling themselves black. Just for some reason in Jamaica, a lot of people that I've talked to don't like to be called black. They just want to be called Jamaican. Anywho, child. So the three ladies are Chantrelle and Leah, who are sisters, and then there's their friend Hosanna. Okay, they all had like a little backstory. What we did for the first 3 episodes, we got to see a lot of Leah's backstory. We got to see a lot of Hosanna's backstory. We still have not learned a lot about Chantrelle, which I'm kind of upset about because there's only 6 episodes to this whole series. I'm like, when we gonna learn about Chantrelle? All we getting on her is what's going on with her present day, which ain't good at all. So Leah basically was in an abusive relationship. She left her husband and her kids in Jamaica to go find a new life and try to start over in London and hopefully send for her kids later, right? Hosanna is pretty much a holy roller. Her daddy was the pastor of a church. Her daddy went through some hard times. We learned in this particular episode, her daddy had a drinking problem and he ended up stealing the money from the church and left her holding the bag. Okay, so she's over in London trying to find her damn daddy. Chantrelle, all we know about her is that they try to make it seem like she's a little loose. She's really into the guys. She was the one that was a little bit more privileged and entitled in the family. She was sent off to fashion school, which is what Leah wanted to do. And that's all we really know about Chantrelle's past. She's been kind of loose in the pants here because, you know, she was on her way over to London. She was getting busy on the boat with men she had just encountered, okay? And she wants to be a star. We know that. She ended up in this white household, being their nanny and their servant because she wanted to be close to this film studio that's there. But the house that she ended up in was like fucking Handmaid's Tale, child. Almost. Not really. Okay. It was a very abusive household. The damn male figure in the household, Mr. Wangate, is a fucking pervert. His wife is oblivious. Well, she's choosing to be oblivious to what's going on, but she's rude and racist and all that jazz. And they dealing with a lot of racism. In London, they also have Ashton, which is Leah and Chantrelle's brother. He's a broke man. He's a proud broke man. Okay. And then we have a new character that was introduced named Sheldon, who actually works with them at the factory, and Sheldon and Leah had this little love thing going on, right? Well, where we last left off, Leah had just told Sheldon that she is married with kids back in Jamaica after he told her that he was in love with her. I mean, his love built kind of fast, but still, we're going to keep that rolling. Hosanna like I said, it is going out looking for who her daddy is, but she agreed to marry Leah's brother Ashton because she want to stay in the country and he needed a wife. And we found out that he's broke, but he's broke because he's doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing. We're gonna talk about it in this particular episode. And then Chantrelle was in the world of hurt. Her Mr. Wangate, her boss, was continuously trying to take advantage of her and sexually assault her and all that type of stuff. And she had called on her sisters to come save her. That's where we left off at. So we pick up, right? Chantrelle is still sleeping at Siobhan's house. Siobhan is her neighbor next door, white girl. She been keeping her sleeping over there at night so Wangate won't come into her doggone room in the middle of the doggone night and take what he want, because he's progressing more and more towards that. They ain't even paying this girl. Okay, first of all, she they fucking nanny and they servant and they not even paying her. Whew. Anyway, so she been sneaking out the house night after night, back in the morning before they get up, before they realize she's gone. And I was like, her luck is gonna run out. It's gonna run out soon. So this particular episode, which is episode 4, it was I'm calling it Run Chantrelle Run, because they don't have any names of these episodes. I name them myself, right? So I was right. She snuck in and she snuck past Diane, who is Wangate's wife, and went right into her room, right? And Wangate is right there. Her door is back on. I was like, when did that happen? Because he had took her door off, so she couldn't lock the door at night. Okay, Wangate is there talking about, where you been? Where you been? You been sleeping next door all week, right? Okay, you thought you was slick. And then his old greasy ass is talking about, so you know what it is. You know what time it is. It's my birthday. And you better believe that he wants her in her birthday suit for his fucking birthday. He's a fucking predator. Okay, I don't know what it is, but I've never trusted men named Ed. That's his first name, Ed Wangate. I don't know what it. I have never met a dude named Ed. Oh, that's not true. I just met one. His name is Eduardo. He don't like to go by Ed. Men I know named Ed be perverts. Majority of the time. I hope Eduardo ain't not a pervert, because I like him. Anywho, all the ones I've known has been perverts, right? And Wangate is the prime example of who that is, right? I don't know. I wanted her to scream bloody murder every time he tried to touch her and go up underneath her skirt and putting his body and breath all in her face. I wanted her to scream. I don't know what it would have done in that moment, because I believe that Diane knows. I believe that Diane knows. So he started to assault her, and he tried to shush her, saying she'll enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Just shh, be quiet, you enjoy, you whatever, you know how perverts do. Any of y'all have been sexually assaulted, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So luckily Diane, his wife, was looking for him. His kids is right downstairs, y'all. They waiting to sing happy birthday to him, and he up in the doggone room trying to blow Chantrelle back out while his kids trying to blow the fucking candles out without her fucking consent, right? And I'm like, Chantrelle, girl, Chantrelle, you ain't trying to be a star that bad. What? Leave. Fucking leave, right? It's time for you to go. You will find another job, right? Go to the factory with your sisters or something. But this ain't it. This ain't it, right? I mean, I could see if she was making big money. I could see if she was making inroads in the film industry that would give her incentive to stay and endure the abuse. I wouldn't do it, but that would give her a reason to do it. You ain't getting paid. Wangate is blocking you at every fucking turn to try to get your career off the ground. What the fuck are you staying there for? Move on, sis. Move on, right? Well, Leah, she up here begging Sheldon to hear her out, right? He's been giving her the cold shoulder ever since she admitted that she was married with children. He like, I ain't got nothing left to say to you. Nothing. You got a whole ass husband and 3 fucking kids. What else do we need to talk about? Okay, she's like, I just need you to listen to me. It's not what you think it is. What yada this, yada that. He's like, fine, I'll talk to your ass. We'll meet at lunch. We'll have a conversation, right? So we go back out to Chantrelle, and she's still at the house, child, sweeping outside. You outside. Run. Run, Chantrelle. Run. That's what I'm saying. But Wangate was out there talking to the neighbor, Shaban's boss. Oh, he finna kill all that shit. She ain't gonna be welcome over there no more, right? She took this chance to call Leah, though, while he was outside. Now, you knowing damn well, they're telling Miss Hawkeye, Shaban's boss, to make sure that Chantrelle don't come back over there no more. If he catch her on this phone, though, it's gonna be trouble. So she had to be quick. But you know, back in the day, we had to wait on the doggone operator to come on the line, tell him what number we was trying to dial, or at least if you old as me, I was coming off the end of that era where you pick up and the operator get on the line and you said, I want to call Franklin FR1, you know what I'm saying, 37243, something like that. That was too many numbers, but that's how they was had to do it, and the operator would patch you through. That's basically what she had to do, right? So she was able to get her call through, and that motherfucker disconnected the line. He came in, saw her on the phone, and disconnected the line. She was able to tell Leah a little bit of something like, I'm in danger, girl. She was able to tell that, and that's all Leah needed to hear. And like, he come up on her, hemmed her up by the throat, dared her to say something. Like, who gonna believe a little colored girl over a white man? Especially back then. It's 2024, and we can't get them to believe us now. Okay. All Leah needed to do was hear the word danger. She knew what time it was. I need to go get my motherfucking sister. So she fake sick in the middle of work, and she got the hell up out the factory. Hosanna was like, we wouldn't leave? Okay, girl, you sick. I'm going to go with you. I need to get you to the hospital. She didn't even know what was going on. But she was like, we need to go. We need to go now. She got woman problems. We need to go handle that, right? You know how men are terrified of us on our cycle and shit. That talk that she was supposed to have with Sheldon at lunch, that's going to have to wait. That's basically going to have to wait, child. So, anywho, they get outside, and Leah takes off running. Hosanna's like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, why are you running? Wait for me. Okay, because she said, I gotta go get my sister. So Hosanna's like, okay, boom, I'm going too. She need me. Hosanna say less. Let me get Ashton's car. Now, she don't know how to drive. Or at least she, not really. She know how to drive more than Leah do. So she steal that car, baby. In her dreams that she could drive. That car was jerking so bad, I got whiplash. I'm telling you. Well, Chantrelle come back into the little study, and Wangate in there, he got company, and I'm like, oh hell no, one of the good old boys in there, right? I was like, either they gonna try to gang rape her, or he gonna accuse her of stealing or something, because his company is the officer of the law. I was like, he finna do something. He gonna accuse Shaban of stealing something, whatever, so she ain't got no safety net, because no, he wasn't. He didn't invite Chantrelle in there to meet the man, not like that, right? Okay, he didn't do nothing that I suggested, but he used his old copper friend to try to intimidate her, and act like his last nanny got arrested and she could be next, right? He let her know basically, you ain't got nobody to tell, okay? And the copper was a creep just like him. Now, on the way to Chantrelle's, Leah and Hosanna get lost, child, or at least Leah thought they was lost. Hosanna Ashton made a detour over the grade, and I told y'all she was looking for her daddy. Chantrelle ass is in trouble, and Hosanna is worried about her fucking self right now. I was like, unless your daddy about to lay hands on Wingate himself, and I'm not talking about in the Lord's way, unless he gonna lay hands on him, why are we stopping to get your damn daddy? He may not even be in this fucking town, because every letter that she has sent him has been returned. Every single letter. And I was like, okay, because remember we looked at the little postcard, and the postcard said something about Clementine, and I realized that Clementine ain't her daddy. I was like, Clementine, the woman, who is this, her mama? Who is Clementine? And she go in there, found out Clementine is her daddy's wife, her daddy's new wife. Okay. Clementine is her daddy, but the wife uses his name. You know how back in the day women would be like Mrs. Clementine Waters. You know what I'm saying? They would lose their identity and become their husband's identity. They wouldn't be Jane Waters or Jane Smith, her maiden name. She would be Mrs. Clementine Waters. Okay, that's basically what's going on here. And Mrs. Clementine say that she left that man when she found out what he did back at the church. She left him high and dry. And I was thinking, where was he when he ran? You ran too? Oh, she was already in London. Girl, child, I don't know. That whole situation don't make no sense to me. Because they was technically still married, but she didn't leave him until she found out what he did back at the church. Anyway, she gave her another address to go find her daddy. So now she have to go find her daddy. And Leah is like, what the hell is going on? Why are we stopping here? Hosanna didn't tell her why they were stopping, and coming to find out, Leah didn't even tell Hosanna what was going on with Chantrelle. If she did, maybe they hadn't made that damn detour. Anyway, back at home now. Remember I told last time that people at the job got together and did the money pot thing. I still don't know what the hell the money pot thing is called. It's when everybody put their money in together and then somebody get a draw of it, right? Which I said I never trusted that shit, but it's supposed to be something that works amongst us as a black community, and something that they've been doing for generations throughout the culture, right? Anyway, it's time for the payout. Okay, who is it? Bernadette. She's supposed to get the payout this time. It's time. But Ashton, remember, he took the money last time, so I know he gonna take the money this time because he late on rent and they about to throw his ass out. Okay, so he steals the money. But child, I'm thinking he finna pay his rent with the money. No, he run his ass down there to the wedding dress shop. I did not realize that white lady that answered the door was the wedding dress lady. He went down there to the wedding dress shop. I was like, this should be cute and romantic. He gonna get her the dress that she dreamed of, da-da-da-da-da. No, sir, you broke as fuck. Prioritize. What's cute is keeping a roof over your fucking head, okay? What's cute is keeping food on the table. What's cute is not stealing from our friends. Knowing how to prioritize is cute. And then what else is cute to me is not giving your fucking money to these motherfuckers who treated you like shit, okay? Not spending your money there. Take your black dollars that you done stole from your black friends somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. That'll be cute. That'll be cute. Anyway, Leah said the same thing to me as to Hosanna. Like, why the hell we come all the way over here? My sister is in danger and you selfish as hell, girl. Like I said, come to find out, Hosanna didn't even know. She's like, why the hell you didn't tell me? You never told me. I guess Hosanna just thought they was ditching work for nothing serious, right? Well, Leah was pissed, right? So since they made that little detour, they done ran out of fucking gas. And hopefully that's like they come to a place that tolerates black folks. And yes, I'm saying tolerates because again, they don't like black folk over there. Well, you know, Leah, I felt she was going to pop off if something was to happen. But to my surprise, she tell Hosanna, you need to chill the fuck out. Whatever happens, don't say nothing, don't do nothing because we out here by ourselves. Okay? Hosanna was already vexed because the doggone gas station attendant act like he didn't want to serve them, right? Of course he's a racist dweeb. Of course he was. But he did give them gas. There was another customer that pulled up and he served him first. And he looked at him like, should I get these motherfuckers some gas? And then the other customer was like, yeah, go ahead and give him some gas, right? But I was like, this man's trouble. He's fucking trouble. And sure enough, he starts to follow them as they drive off. And he runs them off the fucking road. Now they all right. They just stuck in the mud for a minute and they was able to get themselves out and, you know, show their girl power, their woman power, or whatever, their strength of a woman. They was able to do that because they got a destination to be, and that's to get Chantrelle ass out of danger. Now, at this point, I had forgot Leah was supposed to have that conversation with Sheldon. He's sitting there at lunch. I don't know why ain't nobody else on lunch too. Because usually when they have lunch, the whole fucking office is sitting there. I mean, it is pouring down, raining and everything. But he's sitting out there by himself, disgusted and in his fucking feelings, right? He gonna get over it. If he don't get over it, okay? Now, Chantrelle. she trying to find some solace with Shaban. And she runs over there, and like we said, Shaban is not having it. Shaban is not going to let her in. She cannot help you anymore, right? Wangate has gotten to her boss, who has gotten to Shaban, right? She left there feeling helpless and defeated. And, you know, she started hightailing it down the street. And I'm screaming, don't go back into the house, girl. Don't go back into the house. And she walks right on past that house, child. But she runs right into Diane's ass. I would have kept going like I didn't see her monkey ass. I swear I would have. Fuck them people. I swear like I didn't see her. What she gonna do? Chase you the fuck down? Not Diane or Hasididi ass. Run, Chantrelle. Run. Okay? She like, you left my grown ass kids with their daddy. Okay? Girl, you mustn't. We need to go back home. And she takes Chantrelle back to the house, and Wangate is standing outside with James. James is about a good 12, 13 years old. And he said James is wandering off. That boy wasn't wandering off. I told you I'm detangling my hair. I got solution and stuff in it and everything. Anywho, that boy wasn't wandering off, but because he's wandering off, now he needs to lock down the house. Now, back in the day, your house locked from the inside and from the out. You needed a key. Our old house, we used to keep the key interlocked because otherwise somebody would use it. We had them skeleton keys, and somebody would lose it if we took the key out, right? My other house that I just moved from before I moved to Florida, it had what we call those deadbolts on the inside. You needed a fucking key. You needed a key to get out my screen door. That's how this house was. He's gonna lock it the fuck down. And then he took Chantrelle's key from her. Now, doing a little altercation where he was trying to get the key, and Chantrelle was like, "No, I ain't finna give you this key." He's like, "You better give me my fucking key. This is my goddamn house." While they was having that little altercation, Diane was in the window looking, peeping, like, why they so close? I don't know if she could hear what they were saying, but that was awfully close, because Wangate was in her face trying to show intimidation, but that's all you can see is closeness from the other side of the window, right? I kept thinking, do the windows open? Please let the windows open. Please let the windows open. I wouldn't be surprised though if Diane was like, this bitch trying to take my man there, because she's stupid like that. Well, anyway, we see back at Ashton. He runs into Sheldon at the pub, and he's still sulking, drinking, because Leah didn't show the fuck up. And he asked Ashton what he already know. She married with kids, right? And Ashton say, yeah, but it ain't like that. My sister's a good woman. Well, Sheldon mama apparently ran off with another man when she was married too, right? So he got PTSD. And Ashton, like, it ain't the same, dog. Well, we know it could be the same. We don't know what really happened with Ashton mama. You know what I'm saying? Women were very good for hiding abuse from their children back then. So it could have been the same situation if she found happiness in the arms of another man. Anywho, Sheldon like, oh, hell no. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Somehow they got on the conversation about the money and about the payout, because I think Sheldon brought up the fact that it was time to pay out today with it from the money pot, and Ashton told him that he's been taking the money. He tried to confide in him as a friend, and Sheldon say, either you give that shit back or I'm snitching. Okay, I'ma ruin your whole family name. I was like, are you mad at Ashton or are you mad at Leah? And you taking it out on Ashton? I know he doing wrong, but damn, you finna ruin the whole family name. Ooh, get up about your feelings, dog. I got a ladder for you if you need help climbing about them motherfuckers. Anyway, Wangate and Diane, they about to leave. They got going to some type of function. I'm not sure what it was. So Chantrelle starts packing. I was like, girl, leave everything and go. If you are in a dangerous situation, you're a victim of domestic abuse, and I'm talking to people right now, present day, and you watching this video, fucking leave it all. You can get new clothes, but what you can't get is your life back if it happens to be taken from you. Anyway, she's starting to pack. She banging on the windows because she saw Shaban trying to get her attention, but she couldn't get the windows open, so the windows are sealed, child. Fire hazard, definitely a fire hazard. And she kept banging on that glass trying to alert her, but Shaban just couldn't hear her from next door. So we go back to the pub, and Ashton goes into the pub where the Irish men's are at, and he runs up on this loan shark where he gotta lose his fucking dignity and ask for money because he's trying to avoid Sheldon telling everybody that he stole the money. So he down on his fucking knees because the dude giving him a hard time. He tossing the money on the floor like, if you want this shit, you better grovel for it and pick it up off the floor. You gonna scrape for it off the fucking ground if you want it. And I was waiting for him to do some dumb shit like kick Ashton when he was down. He didn't know, but he made sure to let him know, you better bring me back my fucking money in 2 weeks time like you said, or we gonna have issues. So you already know it's about to be a problem because Ashton ain't gonna have that fucking money in 2 weeks time. He not gonna have it to pay that man back. He's stealing from Peter to pay Paul at this particular point. Is that the Bible verse? Stealing from Peter to pay Paul? One of them two. Is that even a Bible verse? It's in the Bible. I don't know, child. Anywho, Leah and Hosanna finally arrived. It is dark 30, and Chantrelle is still trying to get those windows and doors open. I'm like, girl, bust the windows out. I'll bust the windows out your house. Okay, bust the windows out. Bust the windows out. Okay, let me go ahead and do this because we haven't did it in a while. I haven't did it since the House of the Dragon. I just was singing a lyric, and bust your windows out your car. I said house, but in the real song is bust your windows out your car. Who sings that song? Bust your windows out the car. Is it called just bust your windows? And bust your windows out your car. Yeah, if you know who sing that song, drop it in the comment section. We gonna open the emoji vote for the rest of this doggone season, okay? And I'm gonna give you a fresh little microphone as a gift. You know, something that you can do your fa la la's on, get your little karaoke on too. You just go ahead. Who sings "Bust Your Windows Out the Car"? I hope that's the name of the doggone song. Roll my initials with the crowbar. Okay, anyhow. Yeah, okay, back to the doggone story. I'm like, bust the fucking windows out, girl. Leah tell her, go around to the back, and that's what they gonna have to do. And I'm like, somebody gonna see them and call the popos, and that motherfucking cop are gonna show up, and they gonna be in trouble, right? Okay. They go to the back door, baby. They huffed and they puffed and they busted that bitch open. I was so fucking surprised. I was like, the police gonna be after y'all. The police are going to be after y'all. You know, Chantrelle found her passport, and when she found her passport, she found money. Money he ain't paid her. She said, I'm taking that shit too. I said, y'all wasting too much fucking time. Y'all wasting too much time. Because Hosanna like, you can get another passport. You can get another passport. Chantrelle said, no, I'm getting this shit. I'm getting my passport and the money right now, right? So her suitcase was upstairs. She told Hosanna to go get it, right? And I'm like, why the suitcase ain't already down by the door? I already told you not to pack anyway. The suitcase should have been downstairs. But Hosanna go upstairs, and when she go upstairs, what do we hear? Tires pulled in the driveway. Wangate is home. Luckily, they busted through the back door, so Wangate came through the front. Him and Diana both drunk as hell. Diana thinks she about to go get her back broke out, right? But Wangate is lusting over Chantrelle. He sends Diana on upstairs to get ready, and he downstairs trying to take full advantage of Chantrelle in the study. He really pushing himself up on her. He ain't got no fucking decorum, no fucking coof, no fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, he ain't a fucking man. Fucking heathen is what he is. Goddamn mangrel. Oh, anywho, so Diane get to the top of the stairs. Now Hosanna done hid somewhere. Leah done hid somewhere downstairs. She get to the top of the stairs and she see suitcases. 4 of them bitches, dog. You didn't know your sister was gonna show up. You didn't know when or if she was gonna show up. You packing 4 fucking suitcases to try to run from somebody. 4 suitcases. Leave that shit behind. Well, Diane comes downstairs because she wants to confront Chantrelle about why the fuck the suitcase is sitting in the hallway, and she catches him all over Chantrelle. Like, what the fuck is going on? Well, Chantrelle manages to knock a tray over, and when she did this, Leah bust out like, "Get your motherfucking hands off my sister." Now, she didn't cuss, but I did because I'm a cusser, right? And Wangate was like, "What the hell?" Diane said, "Why is she in my damn home?" I know they want to know how she got in because Chantrelle was locked in the fucking house, right? Diana come in looking at Leah like, who is she and why she in my house, right? Chantrelle let her know, your simple ass is married to a fucking pervert. Diane like, "I don't believe you. I don't care what you believe, you stupid woman." That's Chantrelle's exact words. Okay, Hosanna pull up now, and then she's like, "What the fuck is more of them? Where did she come from?" Now, she said, "I'm not saying I don't believe her." That's the look on her face. "But I know I don't believe Wangate. He tried to touch her and caress her like, you know she lying." She's like, "Don't touch me, fool. Don't touch me," right? Now, Ashton, because he done got the money from the Irishes. He was able to give the money to Bernadette. You know. And Sheldon is like, "Where you get the money from?" And he was like, "Don't worry about that, okay?" Chantrelle, she gets out of the house. They don't tell them to get the fuck on, step the fuck on, get gone. He didn't call the police. Surprise, surprise. So Chantrelle is free. As they about to pull off, Siobhan decides to run out after her car. What's she finna say? "Girl, I'm sorry. Take me with you. Take me with you." Who sings that song? Okay, y'all better know that one. Take me with you. Okay, if y'all know who sings that song, drop it down in the comment section. And I'm gonna give y'all a gold record. A gold record. You get both questions right, you get a gold record and a microphone. I'm just saying. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering why Siobhan was running out the car, but they didn't stop. Sorry, girl, deuces. Okay, sorry, girl, deuces. Right. And that's how the episode ended. We got 2 more to go, and we'll be done with Three Little Birds. I did unfortunately find out there will not be a season 2. Yeah. So I don't know how they're gonna wrap this up. How they gonna wrap this show up. I just need some good to come out of it. I just need some good to come out of it. But I don't think it is. I don't think it is because Ashton took the money from these doggone Irish people. They gonna want their shit back, and I don't think he gonna be able to pay. Okay. Sheldon, you know, he still pissed at Leah ass. Hosanna still gotta go find her daddy, but I don't know what's gonna go on with Chantrelle right now. And since, like I said, we don't have much of her backstory, I can't even anticipate what her next move is going to be. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I know you probably ain't actually watching the show itself, but if you did, drop it down in the comment section how you felt about this episode. We're going to do 2 more. We're going to end it, and then we're going to pick up some new shows possibly. I'll let y'all know. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.